What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be going over the ballistic knife in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Now, in order to unlock the ballistic knives for zombies, you have to get 300 kills while it is upgraded to either purple or orange tier. And yes, before you ask, you can revive your teammates with the ballistic knives. However, it requires it to be pack-a-punched at least one time. Once pack-a-punched, the ballistic knife is equipped with 20 rounds in reserve and 1 round in slot, just like in other Call of Duties. If you're wondering if the ballistic knife is a useful weapon for zombies, the answer is yes, short answer. But it depends on what you're using it for. If you're using it to shoot, then yes, it's a very good weapon. But if you're using it just a knife, I would recommend using something else, like the spade. Now for me, currently I'm going for Dark Aether right now, and I needed to get a special weapon gold before I can unlock Pink Diamond for knives and special weapons. I ended up getting the knife and the spade gold, thinking that you could do one or the other, special or melee, but in fact you have to get melee and special gold in order to unlock the Plague Diamond for the two. So I have the knife gold and I have the spade gold, and now I'm working towards getting the ballistic knife gold. To get the ballistic knife gold, the challenges are very similar to that of other melee weapons, excluding the fact that you have to get 1,500 kills with the knife rather than only 750 with other melee weapons. They don't have to be melee weapon kills, they just have to be with the ballistic knife. So you can shoot them, you don't necessarily need to melee them. The ballistic knife is most useful when equipped with the Ring of Fire field upgrade, because it makes it so you do not have to reload. You can just spam click or spam shoot if you're using a controller, and it does astronomical damage, absolutely so much damage. As a matter of fact, up to wave like 4, I was using tier 2 ballistic knives upgrade. Sorry, I was using Pack-a-Punch level 2 on wave 4, and I was able to kill manglers in quite literally 1 to 2 hits with the ballistic knife before they even had a chance to fire their little cannon at me. When it comes to fighting larger enemies like the ambushes and outbreak, the ballistic knife is absolutely one of the best to use because it chops down their health extremely quickly, especially when paired with Ring of Fire, like I mentioned before. As far as the usefulness for the ballistic knives, I would rate them probably about a 9.5 out of 10. Just, you know, combining all the factors, you know, the damage, the movement speed, the fire rates, you know, the ability to pick up your ammo after shooting it already. All you have to do is walk across it. You don't have to walk up to it and press any button or anything. You just walk across your bullet and it'll pick it back up. Or you can just pick up ammo from an enemy that you killed and it'll replenish your ammo right there. That paired with also the fact that you can revive your teammates from an extraordinary distance instantaneously is absolutely insane. You don't need to sit there and, you know, hold your button to try to resurrect them. You literally can just shoot them. That's all you need to do. And it's very, very useful when playing with a bunch of friends, or just playing randoms if you're into that. As you can see in this video, I'm playing with a bunch of random people that I do not know. I just queued into a random outbreak match, and we ended up getting to about wave 5 until we ended up dying because the ballistic knife does not pierce, unfortunately. That is one thing that I needed to make very, very clear. The ballistic knife does not pierce through more than one enemy. However, it does insta-kill almost anything in one hit. So keep that in mind. I recommend bringing something that is able to pierce multiple enemies at once if you're going to try to go for very, very far and high rounds. But bringing a ballistic knife is definitely useful, but it's not too useful whenever fighting huge crowds of enemies, unless you can just drag and shoot them. As far as the challenges are, like I said earlier, very, very similar to that of melee weapons. You just have to get 1,500 kills, you have to get pack-a-punch kills, you have to kill elite or boss enemies, you have to kill decoyed or stunned enemies, and you have to kill enemies while inside of a ring of fire. It's very simple, and getting this item gold would probably take you less than 8 hours if you're doing it efficiently. As far as its usefulness in multiplayer, I would say that it is very lackluster, because when you're playing on high KD skill-based matchmaking, most players are rocking sniper rifles or they're rocking SMGs that can kill you in an instant, and if you don't get the first shot on them, or if you happen to miss your ballistic knife, you're more than likely going to die in an instant, but it's still a very fun weapon to use because you get that nice huge surge of serotonin whenever you finally manage to hit someone with a ballistic knife. So I would recommend testing it out in multiplayer and in zombies. But when it comes to zombies, I would definitely suggest getting the ballistic knife gold rather than the crossbow or rather than the M67, just because of its usefulness. One last thing that I'd like to mention before the video ends is that I'm going to try to start doing more of these commentary videos over various different games, Black Ops included, maybe even Terraria and Minecraft. If you're interested in those, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what you guys think about these commentary videos. I recently just got a new microphone, as you can tell, and I got a boom arm to match with it as well. I'm using Audacity currently right now in order to record all this audio you're hearing right now, and I'm putting it through a filter and making it so that my voice comes off clear and comes off coherent. I'm going to also try to work on the way that I phrase things and the way that I word things so that it doesn't come off, you know, where I stutter or, you know, make a bunch of noises where I don't need to be making noises. And I'm also going to try to work on talking a little bit slower because I noticed that, like, actually, as a matter of fact, I'm doing it as we speak. I'm talking quite very fast, and some people just can't really keep up with that. So I'm going to try to fix those things as well. I'm very, very new to commentary things. This is like one of my first times actually trying to do a commentary video, you know, professionally. I did a few of them a few years back, but those were really, really low quality and low budget. As of recent, I've been increasing my recording equipment, and hopefully I can, you know, start doing some streams and maybe some YouTube. I'm going to link my Twitch down below, twitch.tv/Zulrah with 2 H's and an underscore. That's my Twitch. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you really like these videos. Thanks. Peace.